I wanted to know a little bit more about the Thomas Massie loss and what's your thoughts on that?
I got so many thoughts. It's interesting, David. I've been accused, I think the organization's been accused, Erica's been accused of betraying Charlie by not coming out and endorsing one way or the other and not being more involved in that race. I will tell you, and I haven't said this publicly, but and I know this isn't necessarily a question, but it's an opportunity to address it. But, after the One Big Beautiful Bill vote, and I want to respect Charlie's privacy as well. It's always the tension in all of this. There's private conversations. Charlie was a fan of Thomas Massie, especially historically, liked him on war, liked him on being a budget hawk and spending. But he was pretty frustrated that Massie didn't vote in the affirmative on the Big Beautiful Bill because it was essentially the totality of President Trump's first-year agenda wrapped into one bill. And I will just say, privately, Charlie was really, really frustrated.
Yeah, I think that's the right way to put it. And I think he would have become more frustrated over the events of the past 9 months, which is we liked what Massie said. We liked his libertarian credentials. We liked him making the debt clock that ran on the little lapel pin.
And I still like Massie.
And there's so many things to like about him, but he has, especially over the past few months, he's become the #1, let's put it, Republican gadfly. Republican who gets in Trump's way, criticizes Trump, and not just on debt or the war, but also on Epstein, saying that where there's this pedophile class that Trump is allied to, essentially. And I think Charlie would have been, as you said, very frustrated. He would have, and Charlie was not a guy who would feud publicly. He would have certainly been messaging Massie about that and being like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
And he would have been very concerned with it.
Well,
we don't know exactly what he'd say.
Yeah, I don't know
but that's
either.
Us being honest about it.
Yeah, but I will tell you that I had some very candid conversations after the Big Beautiful Bill where he voiced his frustration to me privately.